In 2010, to mark the 10th anniversary of the Sydney Harbour Bridge Walk, Armidale Antar decided to hold its own bridge walk. And for the last 10 years we've done that. And this year, the year of COVID, of course, we're unable to hold our 11th annual bridge walk.
For the future of this land, we need to join as one. Like the moon that glows at night and the rising of the sun. For creatures great and small, to the rivers and the waterfalls. If we all don't respect this land, we will lose it all. Let's come together, every woman and man. We've had enough, now it's time we made a stand. Believe in who you are and the spirits of this land. Now our culture will survive if we can keep it alive.
Yeah, the Bridge Walk's is a really great event in Armidale, where you can see just how many people are very concerned about reconciliation between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal people. It's a really great atmosphere. People make sure that they are walking with someone that they haven't met before, and people really show how much they want to get along, and it's a really great event.
Reconciliation Week is a really important time for us to think about and remember the wrongs that Aboriginal people have suffered at the hands of white people since invasion and colonisation, and that people still continue to suffer in various ways. But it's also a time to celebrate how much we can come together in a community, non-Aboriginal and Aboriginal people together, and share lots of good things, and to look forward to a better and equal society.
I think there have been really many moving moments on bridge walks here in Armidale, but for me the most powerful was last year when we walked with the Conchella survivors, and it was just so beautiful to see these men and their spirits, and to see the pride and pleasure in their company that their grandchildren and children had. It was just the most beautiful experience.
One of the outstanding features for me is the wonderful speakers we've had from the Aboriginal community over the years, from the general community and from the university and from high schools, particularly the young people.
Robbie, I was just wondering if you could tell us why it is the Reconciliation Bridge Walk every year is so important to you.
It's of supreme importance and long overdue. We're trying to make up for 2 centuries worth of neglect of the feelings of an important wedge of our population cake. I regard it as sort of an off-site equivalent of the Mile Creek commemoration, which has become regular now, and we should do our best to not leave any gaps in the series of such events, to keep the impetus towards reconciliation alive and warm.
I'm Dr. Cynthia Briggs, and I've been invited by the Armidale Antar to express my view on Reconciliation Week. Throughout the year, Australians have the opportunity to celebrate many public events. Reconciliation Week is one of those times when both black and white Australians come together to reconcile differences and to respect each other. I'm happy to take part in the 2020 Armidale Antar Reconciliation Week event because I believe it's important to focus on what we do at the local level. Although there are other significant issues facing all Australians at this time, Reconciliation Week is still significant for putting awareness into the local community about such things as fairness and respect, in the hope that it will build sustained, genuine relationships between Aboriginal people and the broader community within Armidale. Reconciliation Week commenced some 20 years ago, so I believe it's time to really reflect on what it actually means. To do this at the local level, I believe there needs to be a collaborative approach between all government and non-government agencies and various community groups and individuals to develop and implement strategies that value the differences between cultures and also acknowledge history so that we can achieve an unbiased society here in Armidale that will give Aboriginal people a fair go. Imagine if future Reconciliation Week events in Armidale include key stakeholders announcing how the Armidale community has contributed to the processes of reconciliation between Aboriginal people and the broader community, instead of repeating what Reconciliation Week is all about. We show others what we have achieved. Every year the National Sorry Day is held on the 26th of May, one day before Reconciliation Week commences. On this day we remember our harsh government policies were legislated to remove Aboriginal babies, children and young people from their parents, their community and their traditional lands.